All right, race fans, and welcome to round 10 of the American Muscle Series. Oh, the season is getting long in the tooth. Let's take a look at the standings going into the race tonight, which we're at the Nurburgring. It's going to be crazy. Aeronam, your points leader at 363. Scotty Banks in second at 271. And Matt Malone at 230 points. So, is there a battle for second overall? I don't know. Don't forget, this race is being broadcasted by Slow Motion Broadcasting. Check them out in the link down in the description. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Here we go. And this race brought to you by D-Nut Stuff, where I got this sweet tumbler. Got the American Muscle Series logo on it. It's a nice tumbler. Link down in the description for this is Mike Nickum, his Etsy page. He makes the American Muscle Series tumbler, as you can see right here. He also makes some mods for certain pedal sets. Check it out, and also these coasters. I'm gonna be picking up some of these coasters, American Muscle Series coasters. So check them out, link down in the description. Whoa, get it!
You can't get.
All right, this is how we're going to line up. Aeronam, your pole sitter. Then we got Joe Stout, Clint Fletcher, Matt Malone starts fourth, Jay Bast, Evan Hubchak, Scotty Banks, Edgar Sanchinelli, Dustin Olis, and rounding out your top 10 is Roger Clark. This is a 1 hour race. There will be a pit stop. And away we go. Don't forget, I got all these races on my YouTube channel under a nice specific playlist called AMS Season 3. This is Season 3 of the American Muscle Series. And we're going to do our best. Here we go.
Good luck, everyone.
Nice little cruise in the countryside before the chaos begins.
Also, beware of the compression as you get to the curves.
Beware of the compression. We got our H-pattern shifter going. Gotta be nice and smooth. This is really you versus the track, you know? 5 full pace laps? Yes. So you got the Pro Division, the Challenger Division, then the Amateur Division, in that order. There's technically 3 winners. There's 3 different classes. They're all the same car. Makes it fun. Sean. The difference between the divisions, just speed and experience. And he knows how to pick them. Alright, here we go. Gotta do good. A lot of challengers that are gonna be pro next season for sure up here. You guys have come a long way, especially Jay. Jay Bass really showing it.
All right, try to tighten it up. Beware the compression after the curves.
About to go green. Stay focused. Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Green flag and a racing.
Green, green, green. Right side, still there. Keep to the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear.
Woo! Old tires. Great frames per second, by the way. Clint all over Aero.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Jason had Fanatec issues. Is that what I saw up top?
Car right, clear on the right.
Sorry.
No problem.
Just a love tap. Aero's fine. I got no issues up in my front grill. Good train behind us. Nah, he said rip aerodynamics.
A little side of him.
Left side. Still there. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
Andrew Smith. Thanks, buddy. Crazy there. Uh-oh. Kept in fourth there. I'm getting a rotation. Yep. Almost one lap in the books. Here they come, though. He's gonna get a heck of a head of steam here. What are they, saving fuel? Uh-oh, one Golfin's in the pits. I'm the real sucker. They're the ones saving fuel. Oh, look at the train, though, behind me. He knows you're faster. He qualified better than me. We're all about the same. Uh-oh, Scotty's breathing down my neck now. I accidentally crashed him in a PCC race earlier today. It was an accident. Pistol Pete's. Good night, buddy. Yeah, Clint's doing pretty good to hang with Aero. Yep, full course.
Car stops on the right.
Uh-oh!
Go left.
A big, fat turkey.
Radiator flow. Wow! Total destruction.
Clint! And condolences to his family. Well. We find ourselves in a similar situation as last week here. Me and Scotty. We're not catching arrow, Tony. There's no point in trying.
Don't worry about me, Clark. Let's just catch them.
Right side, clear.
Ah!
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
Is that pit window open? Dang it, dude. One wrong move at the Nords, man. That's all it takes. Just got a little ahead of myself there. Hurry up, Dustin!
Oh no.
He knows all about bump trapping. Yeah, you get one fast repair. And everyone's got a pit at least once. So we're still in it.
Left side. Clear.
Ow! Ow! Fuck. This fucking toe. Ah. I hurt myself. Am I okay? Should I call someone? We got a man down! Man down!
Issues.
Issues is right. Yikes. Nicholas! Thanks for the 81, buddy. Dang it, dude. Let's see what happened. I just... came out of there a little crazy, you know? Hope I didn't ruin anyone's race, dude. I was trying to hold it together, and I realized it was a lost cause and just towed. Oh, thank goodness he got around. Okay. He got around just fine. Who was that? Jay! Oh, it was Jay. Oof. Didn't slow him down too much. Okay. Yikes. Oh, boy. Yeah, had some wheel spin. The wheel got its payback. No, that was... I was flipping my hands around. Oh, no. Did that just happen? Oh, no. Jay, what are you doing? Don't do a Malone. You saw me spin out, then you did it. Oh, no. Let's go to the leaders. There's Arrow. Scotty's second. No, I was trying to catch the car. My hand slipped, hit the frickin' shifter. I got a custom knob for this thing. It's 100% aluminum. And I slammed it right on there. Oh, we got a battle here. Ooh. Yeah, it's pretty tough. Well, the curbs here are very unforgiving. We'll get back in there. We'll see what... I mean, you get a fast repair, so that's good. Get a fast repair. We'll see where... I mean, everyone has to pit. Hopefully, we're going to be able to put enough fuel in to finish the race. We don't have to pit again, but... we'll see. Scotty's got his hands full. Oh, yeah, this is going to be a heck of a race with these guys. And I pay all this money for iRacing. Now I can't even be involved in this epic race. These guys are going to be battling the whole way, man. It's going to be awesome. See, they're passing me right now, and I got a minute, over a minute and a half to tow still. Yikes. The pit window was at 2 laps. You technically finished 2 laps with the tow, so you should be good. Oh, that'd be good. That would be good. Yeah, technically I've done 2 laps. Technically. When I get in the car, I'll be starting my 3rd lap. When you get towed, they tow you forward to the next lap. Joe's point of view here, Joe Stout running 4th. Got Evan and Scotty in front of him. Yeah, Jake, yeah, that's about right. Yeah. We'll see. We'll just get back out there and run some normal laps and just put on cruise control and see what happens. I don't know how many drop weeks there are in this series. I think there's like 2 drop weeks. And I know I missed one race, so. All right, let's make sure everything's set here. One fast repair, no tires. Windshield tear off, very important. Okay, that's fixed. Putting some fuel in, it looks like. Trying to, yep, here we go. We'll be coming out of here with 10 gallons in.
Go, go, go!
Oh! Battling with Jay.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Curbs are bad. Do not hit curbs. Yeah, 100%. Just nice and easy. We'll just follow Jay. It's fine. We'll just chill. Give us something to look at. Give us something to follow. Maybe the mustache is bringing me bad luck. Can you adjust the steering ratio in the Mustang? I don't think so. That's mainly for like oval cars, but there might be some road cars you can do that. I'm not sure. PCR you can? Nice. Epic, iconic track. Could have been a great race. I screwed up. It is tough with this car, though. This car just floats on you sometimes, you know? Sometimes you feel like you got grip. All of a sudden, like, the camber of the road will change, or it just... Or you tap a curb, you know, and it throws the weight balance all off, and this car is very dynamic when it comes to the weight transfer and how it contacts the road, depending on what you're doing and how the road's curving and shifting. And it's because I always say, like, I'm floating it. Like, you get that feeling with the Mustang. Like, it's a very heavy car, but when you're going at speed and, like, just depending on what you're doing, it feels like there's uh-oh. Are you okay? Should I call someone? Uh-oh. Aw, man, I can't look at his booty. Like, it feels like there's almost no weight underneath the car, and your contact to the road is very limited.
Dave,
You're just kind of hoping you get some compression grip soon when you need it in certain areas. That's what makes it fun, though. I don't know. With like GT3 cars and stuff, it's like you're always planted. You're on rails, you know. It's like, I don't know. There's no character to it. Don't get me wrong. I love GT3 cars, but hello, OnStar. I'm stuck in the fence again at the Nordschleife. Can you come help me? Are you in a rental car, sir? Maybe. You know, you're not supposed to do that. He was floating it. Yeah, he was floating a little hard. Jay was. Right here is where I screwed up. Yeah, I started too far left. I really wanted to nail that middle apex is the one you're supposed to hit. Because it's miss, hit, miss, right? That's the name of that corner one. The strategy behind it. You're supposed to hit that middle one. I was really floating it out left. Cut it in and just turned in too late and just floated onto the outside. Then I was floating my way to the pits. A tow truck that was floating. Oh, miss, miss, miss? Yeah, that's usually how I roll with that corner. Miss, miss, miss. I hear ya. And I always talked about, like, iRacing should do, you know, like a lot of video games do, like, seasons. But it mainly has to do with just, like, their points and stuff. But, like, some video games, a lot of mobile games, I've noticed a couple mobile games, like, they'll change up graphics and stuff depending on the season, if there's a big holiday or something. iRacing needs to do, like, a fall. Imagine autumn. Imagine all these leaves, like, turning different colors and everything. Like, give us something, dude. I mean, it's nice and green and all, but man, this time of year, the leaves are changing. Things are looking beautiful. You can start walking around saying, it's fall, y'all. I always like to put on my real tall leather boots and sweater, and then everything I eat has like some sort of pumpkin spice in it, you know? Yeah, tree color orange. Yeah. Well, some would be orange, some would be red. Get clusters of them, depending on the, you know, they have to identify each tree and what the type of tree is, you know? Is it a maple? Is it a birch? Is it an oak? Is it an aspen? Is it a poplar? You know, these are the things they need to know. They need to identify it. You know, obviously there could be some evergreens and they would stay green. Unless it's dying, then it would turn brown. You know, come on. Yeah, new job posting. Tree guy. I'm a tree guy. I'm an yeah, iRacing needs to hire an arborist. 100%. You can identify a different tree just based on the bark. You know? Like maybe your interview involves you sitting down at a table and there's just like 7 different pieces of bark laid down on the table and you have to identify what tree it came from. And if you got like 4 out of the 7 correct, you were hired on the spot. I don't know how this would help at all for you being working in iRacing. It sounds like a fun test. And in the spring, you know, all sorts of different trees. Like we have what you call a pear tree, although it's not a fruit tree. They just call it a pear tree, which I think is very confusing. The only reason it's called a pear tree is because it looks like the shape of a pear. Now, if you told me I planted a pear tree in my yard, I would expect it to grow pears and to provide fruit. But no, it's just a pear tree. Well, anyway, those trees, they bloom in the spring like really white. So it's all white with like their little bloomy things. And then they go away in like a week and then it's just green. And then you're waiting around for the pears, but they never show up. You know? Flowers? Yeah, they're called flowers. On a tree? Yeah. A Bradford or Cleveland pear. Bloomy things, also called flowers. Yeah, but you don't think of a tree as flowering, but... Hey, there's Jay Little! Beep, beep! Beep, beep!
All right. Clear.
Overtake. This is more of a lollygagging, chit-chatting kind of a AMS race apparently today. It's all right. Been a fun league, you know. I only missed 1 week. If you're on the AMS playlist on my YouTube channel, it goes from it's like 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, or whatever. I missed that 1 week. The golf trip. They're at Bathurst too. I'm mad I missed that one, but cactus have flowers. That's true. New segment brought to you by National Geographic. What plant life gives flowers? Yeah, we want to cut that pear tree down in our front yard. It's too big, covers the house, kind of ugly. There's some dead branches in the middle of it. It's just in a really awkward spot. I'd say we cut it down. I'll do it myself. I'll do it myself.
You got it, man.
I will. No, I won't.
I'm trying to go faster. Stay out of your way.
Then we got one of those cranberry trees, I think is what they call them, where they're kind of short and flat. And in the spring, they get like bright red or bright purple. You know, they're beautiful in the spring, really beautiful. They're like the one trees that you really notice in the spring, and everyone's like, "Wow, look at that tree! It's beautiful." But then, like right now, it's producing like cranberries or whatever. They're those like little. I would describe them as cranberries. Actually, I picked up two that were stuck together. It looked exactly like the cherries from a slot machine. Literally exactly. Like as if you made it on Photoshop is how perfect it was when I held it up. It looked exactly like the picture from a slot machine. But in a slot machine, they're cherries, but these are like cranberries. But, and Samantha said they were, I guess whenever they fall down, it's going to be a big mess, but they haven't yet, so I don't really know what kind of mess it makes, but.
Hey, Matt. Can't wait to be in A-class in your chat.
Oh, Tomaters. He's going for A-class in the chat. Okay. 18 months. You're getting there. 4 more months. You'll make it. Thanks, buddy. But that tree's nice. It's shorter. I got to trim it. But that's kind of on the right center in front of the house, so that's okay. We'll leave that one, but. Then we got a nice, really nice. Oh, I've done this before. Hold on. Yeah, I've been here before. It's fine. Yep, totally fine. Yep, good. Got it. Not even a slowdown. Perfect. And then way out in front of the yard, on the very edge of the property, we got a weird property line, but way out there beyond the sidewalk, we got a real nice maple. And that thing's turning all sorts of different colors right now because of the fall, you know? So that's nice. It's out of the way. It's fine. Technically, I don't really think it's our tree, but we've been trying to figure out where the hell our property line is on the west side. We can't figure it out. I gotta get like a metal detector and find the pin, the survey pin. The internet shows one thing. They were mowing like way over. I don't know. Weird. I'm not paying $500 to get a survey either. That's how much it costs. It costs $500 for the city or the county or whoever to come out and figure out where your property line is, and then they put stakes and pins in the ground. So you know, usually you got to do that if you're gonna put in a fence or something, but nobody really has fences around us. A couple people do. Our yard would be really weird with a fence. It's just kind of a... When you live on a cul-de-sac, the way they got to slice up the property lines is just so weird. I'm still not used to it. You know? With your deed? No, not really. They asked us. They're like, well, if you want to pay $500, we will, you can get a survey. No, on the deed and title and stuff, they just say property at, like, there's this weird, like, every parcel of land has, like, the weirdest, like, legal description. It's so weird how they do it. But yeah, it's like parcel located, blah, 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 blah. It's like a whole paragraph describing your piece of land or what your property is, but it's like, well, that doesn't really help me because I don't even know where the property line is. Yeah, you got to get a survey for that. Oh, this whole paragraph description didn't do that for you? Oh, okay. It's so weird. Like parcel and this and that. But I went online, you can go online and see, and you can see like a, God, the worst quality Google image, like satellite view,
I hate that part of the
and then like a graphic overlaid of your property line. But it's so hard to figure out where it is because the satellite view is like literally like 40p. not even like 140p. It's like 0 pixels. So bad. I don't know, D-Pain. But yeah, so I'm just gonna mow it to where I want it to be. I've established my line, right? And the tree is mine. And I just keep mowing it in that one spot, and then they're selling the house next to it. So I'm like, well, we'll see what the new neighbors say. I mean, I'll fight them on it, be like, yeah, I don't know, I've lived here. This is where I mow it. You want to fight about it? Pay $500 to get a survey done. Because I think the graphic on the online thing cuts my yard way off, like the tip. I'm like, oh boy, that's pretty far. No, doesn't really matter. But the pin, the one neighbor was saying, well, the pin should be in the ground. He's like, you just got to find it. It's probably buried, settled in. He's like, if you had a metal detector, you could go around by the curb and find the pin that was originally put in. I thought my dad might have had a metal detector, so maybe I'll look into that and find out where it's at. And then find out where it's at and then move it. Move it over. And then the new neighbor is moving, like, hey, neighbor, how you doing? Like, hey, and just like have it sticking up like it was recently done. Like, oh, you guys got this surveyed? Hey, did you guys get this surveyed when you moved in? Like, make it sound like it was their thing, you know? Have the pin sticking up, spray some pink paint on it, and then when the first time you meet your neighbor, and be like, hey, nice to meet you. Welcome to the neighborhood. Hey, did you guys happen to get a survey done? Because these pins in here are new. I've never seen those. They came by and put these pins in. They'd be like, oh, it must have been part of the home buying process. I don't know. Be like, yeah. Be like, okay. In the meantime, I just stole like 6 feet of 6-foot strip from them. That wouldn't be very nice. I would be interested where it's at, though. Pee on his land, that marks my territory. Yeah. That's criminal behavior. I know, it was just a joke. It's not like there's anything over there. The only reason it would really matter is like if one of us put in a fence or something, you know? You really want more lawn to have to cut? I know, right? Not really. There's not much you can do over there. But I would like to have the tree, because on the survey, I swear it like cuts right at the tree. Like, if it's technically my tree, I think the owners planted it. It's like, I should have to take care of it, take responsibility, so I'm gonna need some buffer. I just hope I get good neighbors. My other neighbors are really nice. Pretty cool. They've been here since the subdivision was built in 2005. They've been here the whole time. They've seen everything. I'm a claim jumper.
Don't worry about me.
The tree is the survey pin, yeah. I want to live out in the country with dead land, no grass cutting. Good neighbors can make a big difference to a happy life. Yeah, dude, they're really cool. And then the neighbors next to them, they're original homeowners too from the subdivision when it first started. And he's really cool. And he helps out with like cutting, like mowing like common areas, and there's a path to get to another subdivision that he mows. He mows like on the other side of this one ditch area. Like, super cool guys. And Yep.
How bad are you tore up?
Yeah, post a link to the broadcast, guys. Go give them some love. Like the video over at Slow Motion Broadcasting. You guys are having fun over there. That's nasty. Oh, geez, Bandman. 2 neighbors down, we got a couple that has like 5 dogs, and sometimes they get out too. Yeah, it's kind of an issue. They've never bothered us, but yeah, we hear them barking a lot. Yeah, it doesn't bother me that much because like I've gotten to the point. I'm at a certain age where like I'm going to enjoy my backyard. I don't care if your dogs are barking. That's your fault that your dogs are barking. And they get all mad and stuff, and all I'm doing is stepping out onto my back deck or walking around the backyard, and their dogs go nuts if they're outside. And it's like, okay. Like, and then they get all mad and start yelling at the dogs. And I know they're barking because they saw me, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm enjoying my property. Like, you can go fuck right the fuck off, you know? Like, control your dogs. I don't care. You know? But I bet you they're mad at me for like riling up the dogs somehow, you know? Like, I know that thought goes through their head. Like, oh, why does that guy always have to come outside in his own yard while my dogs are out? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I don't know. It is kind of annoying. But they're like 2 houses. They're pretty far away, but you can still, the dogs can still like see you and stuff, but it's not horrible. And my direct neighbors that are cool, they have a dog, but I've never heard that dog bark at all. They walk it. I've never heard the dog bark. You should take up barking just to get him going. Hey, Jay Bass, are you moving my property pin? Getting a little close. Plus, my neighbors have their dogs on meds, and they're on leashes inside their own fence. Oh, jeez, really? Like I was talking about earlier on the stream, Roxy's doing just fine. She's my dog. She's still at my parents' house, but you know, she's really her mobility has decreased. Doesn't get around too good. She's fine, I guess, but she's still kicking. But anyway, you know, she's not gonna live forever. I get that. And I think the best time to get a new dog is if your kids are like maybe 6 or 7 years old. Maybe like anywhere from like, yeah, 5, maybe like 5 or 6 or 7 years old. Then if you get a dog and it lives like 15 years old, like that's legit, you know? They're gonna be old enough to understand it. That's what I think. But I don't know what kind of dog I would get. Like a medium-sized dog. I don't know. The more, like, my buddy had labs growing up. And his labs were super cool, super chill. Like, some of the best dogs ever. I've had buddies with pit bulls that are just the biggest baby pit bulls ever. Those are, I wouldn't get a pit bull, but maybe like a pit bull mix or something. My buddy had a boxer. I didn't particularly like the boxer, no. That animal was the dumbest animal I've ever met. My buddy's boxer. It had some major genetic load or something was going on with that thing, dude. It was fucking, it was bonkers. It was fucking pretty bad. So yeah, not a bad. I don't want too big of a dog either.
The lead is fitting now.
Can this game be played good with an Xbox controller like Forza?
The lead is fitting now.
Yeah, you can get good at iRacing with a controller. Sure, we used to know. There's been people that in our community that have played with Xbox controller. They've done just fine. They've been pretty successful. That yes, this game can be played. Not only played with an Xbox controller, but you can get pretty damn good at it with an Xbox controller, right? But it's not really the way it's supposed to be played, so you wouldn't get as much enjoyment out of it as if you were playing with a steering wheel. So, you know, you're gonna pay $400 a month just to play iRacing, right? And you're playing with a controller, you're gonna be like, oh man, it's kind of a waste of time. So, yeah. You can get started with it, like, I'm just kidding about the $400 a month. That's how much I pay. How much are you guys paying? 12 bucks a month? Man, it's pretty good. How'd you get that deal? Was it one of those Black Friday deals or something? No, just 200, it's pretty good. Yeah, like, I don't know, I've heard of some people saying like, oh, I'm saving up for a wheel, but I couldn't help myself. I got a promo code iRacing, blah, blah, blah. It was like 10 bucks, 5 bucks or something to sign up, so I'm just using my Xbox controller for now. Maybe try to get out a rookie or whatever, you know? You know, just try to, you know, until my wheel gets here, until I get enough money. Hey, Samantha Malone, my beautiful wife and mother of my firstborn. Hey, how you doing? This is a 1-hour race. Come on, there's 11 minutes left. Hey, Samantha, listen to this. What they came up with for Halloween. Okay, you ready? Okay, so I know I'm like going as like Top Gun Maverick or whatever, but it's basically the same costume. But I'm Top Gun, I'm Goose, right? So if people be like, oh, Maverick from Top Gun, be like, no, actually I'm Goose, you know? It's kind of funny, like you can correct people. And you were thinking about dressing up Ellie as a duck, right? So easy, you dress up as a duck, Ellie dresses up as a duck, now we're Duck, Duck, Goose. Hilarious. It may take her a while to respond.
Clear, right side.
Oh!
Clear on the right.
Oh, my bad.
Right side. You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
I'll knock my wheels out of alignment. I'd be Mother Goose or Mommy Duck. No, I'm Goose. Goose from Top Gun. She doesn't get the reference. Duck, Duck, Goose. 2 ducks. Ellie's a duck, Mommy's a duck, Dad's the goose. Do you know the Mother Goose reference? Yeah, it's like some fairy tale. I don't know. Your mother, your mama, your... No, I don't. It doesn't work in this situation. I'm not dressing up as a duck. You're making me want to be a duck? Oh, I got a warning. That's the first warning I've ever gotten from the league administrator. Warning, avoidable contact. I know, it got away from me. I'm sorry. I was talking. I was trying to tell a story. I was talking to my wife. Not a good enough excuse. I'm supposed to be paying attention. I was playing Duck, Duck, Goose. Anyway. I'm going as Goose. I don't care. Oh, Samantha wants me to get kicked out of the league. Shit, the wheel popped right out of my hand there. Yeah, I was trying to avoid that squirrel. Vinny doesn't play favorites. Oh, I know. He plays it fair and square. I like it. He got me. Oh, you think we can catch Jay? Oh, almost went off. Is this white flag? No, we gotta do 2 more laps. Well, at least I got enough fuel. Hey, quit your jibber jabber. If people are still watching at this point, they're not watching because of the racing. They're watching they're watching because I'm giving a bunch of tips on how to increase your land value by making it bigger, by encroaching onto your neighbor's land. Dustin's up to 4th? What world is this? This has become a real estate channel, guys. How I turned my 0.33 acre residential property into 0.34 acres with this one simple step. Got Jay Little behind us. Hey, Clint Fletcher's still in this thing. All real estate channels are like, oh yeah, I invested $20 million. You can do it too. All you need to do, step 1, get $20 million. Oh, okay, yeah, I got that. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I did see this thing where it was like,
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
it's like super easy for a super rich person to make $1 million because they can buy something for like $20 million and then sell it for $21 million. Boom, you just made $1 million, you know? It's like, yeah, interesting. Maybe like you could buy something for $90 and sell it for $100, you know? Boom. And you made money, but it's just, you know, relatively speaking, it's not much. That what Trump did? Yeah, basically, maybe. All those rich guys do that shit, right? Like real estate. That's why rich people want real estate to always increase in value. As a commoner, you don't want that. You want everything to be coming down in value. Right? So everything's getting cheaper. As a person that makes money and buys stuff immediately with it, you always want stuff to come down. It's like TVs, perfect example. It's good for the consumer. TVs come down in value or price. Technology is getting even better. Black Dog, why aren't you racing? What happened? You crashed? My ex got her house for free by not making payments until state statute ran out. It'll be a blemish on her record. The balance is still there. Didn't pay a dime. Oh, what happened, Black Dog? You didn't race? It doesn't matter. This is a drop week for me. At this point. Oh, you didn't show up? Oh, you know, like, wait. Black Dog does not own the track. That's what it is. Uh-oh. I don't think Black Dog owns the track. I think that's the problem. Hey, Heschinger, welcome. Credit score, Schmedic score, who cares? Well, everybody knows that I foreclosed on that condo that I bought in 2005. And when we bought this house, my credit score was like 840. So it didn't take that. I mean, it was like a 5-year thing, and then taking off.
No worries at breaking.
I think Black
There's
Dog
the-
just slept in. I think he just forgot about the race.
Run inside.
If you're a,
Or on my
I mean, listen, if you're a woman and you have a husband, you don't really, your credit score really doesn't matter that much unless his credit score sucks. But at least only one person in a relationship has to have a decent credit score. And that's only if you want to make big purchases. I don't need to be making any big purchases. What kind of big purchases do you need to make? A car or a house? That's it. It's the only thing you should be taking a loan out for. Probably. Right? What else could you possibly want to take a loan out for? I guess medical bills? Then that's a whole nother situation. A sim rig? Yeah. Listen, Mr. Banker, how you doing? Can we set up a meeting? Okay, great. Great to talk to you. Listen, you ever heard of a little thing called iRacing? A business? Oh, yeah, okay. But a normal person that works like a 9 to 5, you know, they have a normal job, a house, and, you know, most people, you know, your house or a car. It's, what else are you borrowing money for? iRacing, that's a hell of a drug. A holiday and whoa, you're gonna take out a loan to go on vacation? No, that's whoa. Don't do that. If you have to take a loan to go on vacation with, that means you can't go on vacation. You have to skip that
One
year.
flag, one more left to go.
Your car insurance is partially based on credit score. Huh. What kind of rates you can get? Yeah, maybe. I didn't know that. All right, we got to do a whole nother lap. I should have just stopped and let Arrow pass me. Where's he at? A big home slash repair or remodel. I don't know if you should be taking a loan out for that. I don't know. What are you remodeling? I guess if you're getting ready to sell it or something, it's like an investment towards like you're gonna get it back when you sell it. I don't know. Yeah, we paid off the mafia today. Didn't have to take a loan out to do it. Yeah, the mafia, we are cleared with the mafia after today. Fucking bastards. Sons of bitches. They got all that funding and they bought all that ammunition. And I was like, just pay them before they come knocking at the door with their Beretta 9mm. Jesus. And their hollow points. Just pay them. You know, sometimes you just gotta play ball, you know? Sometimes you just gotta pay them. You know, what are you gonna do? They're bigger and more powerful than you. Gotta succumb. Hey, my cousin Jimmy, he'll come over, he'll settle things. Hey. It only costs you one horse head. Yeah. Bitch. I mean, threat of violence works, you know? What are you gonna do? Threat of violence works. My landlord took a loan out on the house to remodel, so, oh yeah, okay. Are we talking about the mob or the IRS? What's the difference? Yeah, the IRS, yeah. Jimmy Two Shoes over here, he's got, his aunt says, you owe him some money, Yeah, good old IRS. They'll get you. You know, it's fucked up. They knew the entire time how much we owed them. Why don't I just send them my login info to TurboTax? Why don't they just do it? I never... It's so stupid. Ooh. Hey, wasn't there a car behind me? Ooh. Floating it. What's my wife saying in chat? What does he say? I love hearing Malone impressions where he doesn't say what he is because the accents can vary and go in any direction. Yeah. Jimmy Two Shoes over here. Getting a little loopy. It's way past my bedtime. I know, extra, yeah, it's so stupid. Artistic impressions. Yeah, exactly. Is Jimmy an Aussie or Canadian? We aren't sure yet. Well, it's, you know, that's what's fun for the viewer. They can use their imagination and decide for themselves. What culture are we appropriating today on the Matt Malone stream? Oh, man. Hey, at least I didn't have to pit twice. It was a positive and wrecking early. Wrecking after 2 laps. Hey, go F yourself. Yeah, these were fees. Somehow we fucked up our 2020 taxes, right? Was it? I think it was our 2020 taxes. Might have been 2019. This might have been from 2019. I don't know. It's years ago, and it's finally been settled. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, it's the 2019 taxes finally got settled. Like, what kind of timeline are these people on? Like, we'll get a letter, and we, like, respond within a week. And then it takes them, like, 6 months to be like, oh, we saw that you responded. Okay. And this whole time, there's, like, interest being charged on our fees. It's like, just send us the fucking bill. And we just got the bill, like, last week or this week. And we just wrote the check. Like, yeah, okay, that's all we wanted. Just tell us how much we owe and give us a bill, for fuck's sakes. But no, they drag it on for like 2.5 years, charging you all this extra interest. It's fundamentally illegal is what it is. But they fucking get away with it. It's extortion, it's organized crime. That's why it's organized crime. They're organized, and they have the monopoly on it, and they get what they want because the threat of violence, legal. Well, they say it's legal. It's just crazy, dude. It's crazy. They need to wake up, get in modern times. Like, just tell us how much we owe, for crying out loud. We fucked up. I don't know what to tell you. Whole COVID thing. I don't know. It was before COVID. I don't know. It's way too confusing. It's absurd. Crazy. And let's see. What would do more and have a better impact on society and the economy? Us giving some no-name alphabet entity a bunch of money, or having that money in our bank accounts and using it locally, giving it to charity, using services in our area, you know, providing work and employment for people in our just take it. I wonder who that's doing good for, you know? It's like, It's so backwards. But, you know, whatever. I don't stress out about it. It's just you write the check and you're done with it. Whatever. They've already stolen my money. Why would they steal my time and energy and all that? That's how they get you.
Car on your left.
All right, we got a race.
Keep to the right.
A full hour comes down to this.
Clear on the left.
Malone and Fletcher. Uh-oh. Fletcher was the fastest, basically, except for Aero. I think he's going to beat me because I just screwed that up. Yeah, I'm not going to get enough draft. 0.8, it ain't going down. 0.8. There's no draft in this car. Unbelievable. Clint did really well. He was fast. One of the fastest cars. Oh, 0.7. 0.6. We're catching fast now.
Don't forget to pit for more fuel.
Get him! Beat you in the grass! Pit for more fuel?
There's the flag. It's over. Okay, we'll get him next time.
No we won't. Oh! That's the end of that. Well, that was this week's American Muscle Series. I don't know what to tell you about that. That was a real, that was more like an AMS podcast than anything. Me rambling. Who won? What's going on here? Aeronom, your winner. Scotty Banks getting second. Joe Stout getting third. Evan getting fourth. What is this? Oh, I see. The penalties haven't come down yet. Dustin Ollis, 5th place? Yeah, right, dude. This guy. Dustin Ollis getting a top 5 overall? No. He's an amateur, guys. There's some sort of mistake. There's something must be wrong. He's exploiting the iRacing algorithm somehow, some way. He's probably running cheats because there is absolutely no way on God's green earth that Dustin Ollis could get a top 5 in American Muscle Series league race. I don't care if he's practicing 3 weeks straight every single day, treats it like a full-time job. He ain't getting a top 5. He's using aimbot, he's using grip hacks, he's using quali hacks, paint hacks, apex hacks. I mean, just look at his paint job. First of all, you can tell right away that something ain't right. Something isn't adding up here. Because a 5th place for Dustin Ollis, listen, you're gonna have to check out next week's race because we're gonna get to the bottom of this. I'm gonna be talking with the higher ups at the AMS League, talking with Finny McFinger about this because this is just not right, you know? All of us guys come here, we're all on a level playing field. We know that, you know, everyone's got, you know, we may have different type of equipment at home, but we're all on a level playing field. We know that, you know, if you race fast, you get it, you know, if you do well, you do well. But this, Dustin Ollis, an amateur, a guy that's never accomplished anything in his entire iRacing career, for him to show up and get 5th place overall? We're not talking 5th place in the amateur class. We're talking 5th place overall, okay? This isn't right. I mean, this really puts a stain on the entire league. And I don't know what Finney's going to do about this, but... I mean, this is unbelievable. This is basically just as bad as adding a bunch of lead weights to your fish in a fishing contest. If you guys have seen that, I mean, this is I mean, I'm going to have to really think long and hard about my participation next season for this league if this kind of stuff is going to be allowed. Really. So hopefully we can get to the bottom of that. Whew. Anyway, Roger Clark getting 6th place. Good job. That'll be a 5th place soon. Chris getting 7th. Jesse getting 8th. David Clymer getting 9th. And hey, Mike Nickum rounding out your top 10. The maker, the American Muscle League tumbler that we were using. All right, guys, as far as YouTube goes, hey, YouTube, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other AMS videos. I got a whole playlist just for you. And most of them aren't like this race, okay? Most of them I'm actually in the race. I didn't crash out. But hey, the Nurburgring, it's a tough track, man. Give me a break. And it was a long... I just screwed up. I'm sorry. I screwed up. We'll do better next week. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.